Hello there, friends. Today we're going to talk a little bit about another CJ Stroud card, this time the 2023 Panini Donruss, the Rookies Holo, number 21. So, cool card because it incorporates a few things. It incorporates the old school look with a bit of new style flash. So I think the balance on this card is pretty fun. So sign me up, especially with the way CJ Stroud is playing lately. Anyways, let's take a quick peek at the graph here. This is actually reversed, so let's do this here. Sorry about that. Stay with me. Let's sort ascending so we can get just sort of a better view of what's going on over time. So from oldest to newest, we definitely have some peaks here. So $29.96, $26 here, $19, $20. I would say that these would probably be skewing our data set, so I'm going to lean a little lighter on my entrance point. So keep that in mind. That's why I do the graph, so I can figure out visually where I need to adjust, and that's going to be in my entrance point. Up top here, we've got 15 recent sales. These are my data set that I used. Gathered all these off of eBay, and these were the most recent that I could find on this card. Anyways, yellow, green, and orange are the numbers to consider. Yellow is the average price paid by the buyer in order to win an auction. So this is the average price a person paid to win have a winning bid, I should say. Man, oh man, I can't speak today. Anyways, a green is incorporating the average shipping price. So all in, you're looking at $18.79 in order to have a CJ Stroud in your back pocket, which is a bad place for it. These two numbers I would not consider fair value because these numbers will incorporate a fee structure that eBay has in play. So usually that's about 13 to 15%. I go on the high end, so what you're seeing here is an 85% payout to the seller. $13.68 would be on average what they would take home. That gives me a few percentage points leeway in my negotiation process as well. So that's why I go 15%. So I would put fair value at about $13.68, $14, right in that range for this Holo styled CJ Stroud. This is the base set of it, essentially. I mean, not graded, Holo, I should say. And so take that in consideration. For an entrance point, I generally like to get into the lower third, and that usually means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 48. But again, consider this. These numbers here are definitely skewing the orange higher. So for me, I want to go up at least 2, and that brings us to $10.68. I'm saying that my entrance point would be $10, just because of how heavily these payments influenced this process. $26.96. That's a massive overpay right now, unless it's a perfect card, and I get it. Sometimes there's a perfect card out there, but right now I'm thinking most people with this card, they're sending their perfect cards off to get graded, and you're likely left with things that are a little off-centered and not perfect. So $10 is my entrance point. Exit point usually is in the bottom third. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $16.50 would be my exit point to consider, and that means that $14.03 would be my take home. So if I can get in at 10, get out at 14, I made $4 on the thing and probably flipped it pretty easily because obviously CJ Stroud is one of the most intriguing prospects out there as far as trading cards are concerned. So there's my worth, $13.68, entrance at 10, and then exit right around $16.50. Of course, if you wanted to hold on to it and do a buy it now, you can get away with a little bit higher and just sit on it for a moment. What do you think about those numbers? Let me know down below.